Last time I beat Skeletron Prime with my Chimera daggers, and it's night now, so we're gonna see if we can beat the other two mech bosses. Nope. And nope. You ever notice when game developers design bosses, they just get a regular enemy and make it bigger? Eyeball enemy. What if big? Ooh, worm. What if I just... haha, perfect. In the previous episode, I gave a history lesson on siege warfare. Today, I'll be educating you on something much more important, an endangered species. Internet flash games. It's obvious we need a new approach. Our knives have outlived their usefulness. It's time to move on to tower defense. Minions are units that attack for you without you having to do any of the work. Right now we have the Imp minion, shoots a line of fire damaging the enemy in front of it. This can be perfectly represented in Bloons tower defense, the Dart Monkey, single target capable of dealing with the first few waves of red and blue balloons. We can increase our number of minions by using the Bewitching Table and the Summoning Potion. Now we have 3 imps, or 3 Dart Monkeys. But when the fast green balloons come, these guys have no chance. We need an upgrade. Tack Shooters, shoot in 8 directions, having multiple chances to hit enemies. In Terraria, we can get Spider Minions with 8 legs. See, it was made with this in mind, I swear. I just gotta kill some spiders to get the materials. This just dawned on me that this is my 6th video heavily involving spiders. I'm just trying to realistically show my life in Australia. Oh, they only take 15 flaming knives in the face to kill? Oh, that's unrealistic, that would never do. This spider just dropped a fried egg when it died. How? It looks better than the ones I make. I've met someone called Jack Skellington, hope I don't get sued for saying that name, and he's selling some yo-yo gear, so I think I'll buy it for my next episode where I find some stupid excuse to change my entire setup for the sake of more joke material. I mean, because it looks cool and I am cool. I can finally craft the spider staff. Attack! Eat them! Drain their life force! Pop their layers! Some people think it's the venom that kills you, but it's really the horrific things they whisper in your ear. I'll leak your search history. The moon landing was an accident. The alphabet could be in any order, it doesn't matter. These thoughts drive the host insane until they combust. So far though, we've only had a maximum of 3 minions. This can be upgraded with armor, or in Bloons terms, a monkey beacon. Improves all nearby towers, and the armor we need can be gotten from killing some embarrassingly weak spiders. I don't even need to get the cannon out of my shed for these ones. Now I can have 6 spiders all at once. Go! Cannibalize! Penguins own an entire continent. It's not long until they come for the rest. Maybe Bigfoot just has blurry skin. Well, that's just rude. I thought I'd have a good chance of beating the twins, but I found my spiders distracted during the fight. They kept going off attacking other enemies, flying around aimlessly, logging into RuneScape and leveling fletching, the worst skill. I need a way to keep them focused. In Bloons tower defense, you have a sniper tower, so you know if you're not behaving at all times, there's a rifleman behind you, waiting, watching. Which is something I think we should include in all service jobs from now on. Anyway, in Terraria, I'm gonna use a whip. Whoever I crack my whip at, the spiders will flock to and devour. The next thing we can get in Terraria is an actual tower, the Flameburst Tower. Shoots a fireball at the enemies, just like a wizard tower, melting the hard-shelled balloons. And there are 2 ways to get it. You can play Dungeon Defenders in Terraria, or my personal favourite, /give Flameburst stuff. And there we go. Let's see what happens to the Eye of Cthulhu now compared to my imps. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you always check your optometrist has a degree. Obviously I deal a lot more damage now, but there are still a few ways to be stronger. And no, it isn't one of those one weird tricks doctors hate. It's been 3 weeks and that still isn't working. Instead, you can get an accessory from the Wall of Flesh. This accessory makes your summons deal more damage, kind of like the monkey plane that flies over the top and gives morale boosts to the team. Just gotta carve up this tenderloin and reap my rewards. Okay, I didn't get the item, it doesn't drop every time, that's okay. I just need a farm for some more voodoo dolls. You could spend some time in hell farming the same enemies over and over hoping you get the good drops, but personally what I like to do is sew my own. I actually learnt how to sew from using Skillshare. Nah, I wish. That was like my 7th time of trying to get this item. Imagine buying a new phone, and when they deliver the package, there's a 1 in 10 chance you actually get the phone you wanted. The others are filled with 1876 dial phones, coloring books, and bananas. You wouldn't be happy, is my point. Actually, I think Apple said they're doing that. The iPhone 12 has a 1 in 14 chance of working, and you have to assemble it yourself, soldering iron not included. This is why I'm waiting for Soldier Boy to get into the phone industry. Who keeps taking these jobs as guides? It's got a 6-minute life expectancy. Ryan, you're an idiot. Anyway, I got so bored of fighting that boss over and over, I went to the jungle instead to kill turtles and get this fruit. A fruit that increases your max life, turning you into a golden god. But if you had to go through hornets, giant turtles, and moss, is it really worth some extra years on your life? I finally got it on my 16th attempt. 4 extra damage. It looks like pirates have invaded my house to take my riches. Does this house look like it belongs to someone with a lot of money? Leave. And I dealt with them by climbing up a rope and throwing knives down at them, similar to how I deal with door-to-door salesmen. Oh damn, they brought their flying pirate ship that shoots cannonballs, just like salesmen in real life. Get back! I don't want to buy a new vacuum cleaner. I have 15 fireman magazines already, I don't need another! After I dealt with the Flying Dutchman, I went back to knife throwing. Oh, there's another one. Maybe I could just keep it here. It kind of adds to the decor, gives a nice shanty vibe. I know there are pirates now, but we can get along. Wait. Blue hair? That makes her an anime protagonist. I'm the only main character here. Now that my tower setup is complete, I think my wrath is ready to ruin the ripped retinas. You can't hit me. I trained with Ninja Kiwi. I call this the balloon pop drop. Sorry, Eyeball. I didn't know you were gonna be there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should always perform your own surgery. Now that we've beaten the twins, we can craft an upgrade to our summon weapon, like buying an upgrade for the Dart Monkey. Just need a black lens to craft it, which drops from flying eyes, so we need to wait till night time. I just went through the whole night and fought 4 eyes. It has a 1 in 100 chance of dropping. And the days last 24 minutes, so let me just crunch the numbers. I'll be here for 10 hours. During the days I fought turtles but what if big and bees but what if big, and I found this fire trap. I didn't even expect to use this, but look, it spits out fire when you walk over it. I didn't even know this existed, but it's perfectly shown in Bloons Tower Defense as the Spike Factory, leaving a dangerous object for the Bloons or Wyverns to walk over. This is taking too long. Just gotta drag this in here, and I've done it! Phew, that was some hard work. I can finally craft the Staff of Eyeballs. The amount of eyeballs currently around me represents how many government agents are looking through your webcam right now. See, now this is different. This is an example of taking a boss and saying, what if smaller? Truly creative genius here, guys, well done. Now, I could have spent time getting good at the game and using my gear to beat the Destroyer, but instead I did the Old One's army and kill some ogres, which gave me this mage item. I don't have any mage armor on, no mage accessories, but I'm just gonna try and use this one item and see how it goes. And that's what it gets for being a damn worm. See, the Tome of Infinite Wisdom represents the nuke button in Bloons Tower Defense, just wipes out everything on the screen without mercy. Make sure to lock out your eyes at night or else they'll create OnlyFans accounts of you with pictures of you sleeping. Now that the big worm is dead, apparently the jungle grows restless. What could that mean? Has the day of the Triffids come to transpire? Have the Incans been reborn and come to attack? Is there more moss? Nah, pink flower grew. And it's endangered. We need to protect it at all costs. And it says here on the wiki that we need to destroy it. Maybe we're playing as the bad guy in Terraria and that blue-haired girl was the protagonist. I was thinking of beating this boss with an elaborate setup of fireworks, bombs and traps, but I'm not yet qualified in redstone programming. All I have is a PhD in electrical engineering. Worthless, I know. Well, here goes nothing. How does a plant grow underground without sun? It is moss! Another mechanically varied boss. I love the circling. What? How did I lose? Oh, my minions were shooting lasers at it. I was shining light at a plant. It was photosynthesizing right in front of me. I need a new minion that doesn't rely on light energy. The ultimate tower. The super monkey. I know, the pirates. Small chance to drop a pirate staff. It summons people with eye patches, peg legs, and seeing eye parrots. I think it's just a foundation that helps disabled members of the community find work, and they call themselves pirates to sound cool. Very wholesome of them, except that their job is to bodyguard me against giant monsters. To spawn the pirates, I need their map, so I'll sit by the border and get my eyes to stop anyone passing by and politely ask them if they have seen one. And if they refuse arrest, how is this torch burning without any oxygen being let in? Okay, to be fair, there are some less realistic things in the game. Like, how can a tree grow in only sand and no soil? See, we've already got a pirate map, and my character's logic is to use it to draw the pirates to him. Not to, I don't know, go find the treasure? You know, we could buy a ticket into a normal life. Instead of fighting pig fish monsters, we could mow our lawns and do taxes. And normal life is worse. So I spawned the pirates, and this time I had my security lasers to shoot the salesman. which is something else I do in real life. Ooh, there's my delivery of Vogue magazine. Okay, they're really convincing. With these pirates, I'll be able to pop all the balloons. I mean, kill the flower boss. I can circle all day long. What about 2 super monkeys? Knife to the face, knife to the face. 3 super monkeys. Dodge, knife, dodge, knife. It's starting to transform. Firebird, scorch them all. Come on, gotta finish this tower. Pop, 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 pop. My viewers want a beautiful castle. God damn it. Face the wrath of my sun god. Ah, I did it. Beautiful.